What do we do? How do we remedy this? How do we fix it? How do we convince anybody that we're any good? How do we become good? How do we convince ourselves that we're any good? Yeah. Spent all week last week, all week, fighting with the media, with the words they're writing and the phrases they're saying, and I've wasted my breath. I've wasted my time and effort worrying about people who are on the outside. See, people on the outside, they live in a bomb shelter, but us, we are in a glass house. Every little move we make not only can be seen by everybody walking by, but has a potential to bring the whole dwelling down on top of us. And look, we're not in a good spot. 0-4, going up against a division rival, and we don't have any momentum at all. But the difference between us and them is that we're not going to stop trying. We're not going to stop putting in our effort. Now, usually I'm into these 4-minute speeches to lift our team and motivate them into battle, but that's not me today. You see, today, I can't guarantee anything. I can't see the future, and above all, I can clearly not promise results, but if we are gonna go down, it's gonna be fighting. We lay down for no team. We surrender to nobody. We will never give up, and it doesn't matter what the results are at this point. It does not matter. We'll just score it at the end of the game, because no matter what, we're gonna be ridiculed. No matter what, we're going to be looked down upon, but I'm sick and tired of blowing leads. I'm sick and tired of losing games, but I'm sick and tired of people telling me I'm not trying, man. So look, we're going to keep going. And if we don't go anywhere from here, because we have nowhere else to go but up, if we stay exactly where we are, if we go out there and lose today, we're gonna lose fighting. We are not gonna finish this on our knees. No. We're gonna go out there each and every week, and we're gonna give it our fucking all. Every single goddamn week until there is not a breath left in us. If we wanna make the playoffs, we're on the table. 8-4. That fucking sounds good to me. Now, Sawsbucks fans, let's go make some fucking noise. Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome to GBA Week 5, Season 5. Milwaukee Sawsbucks versus the Long Island Regirockies and Drew. Before we get into this, just guys, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and check out Drew's channel if you want to see the stuff he's rolling with. So let's just get this video going right now. So my opponent has Wintercut, for Alligator, Diggersby, Mega Slowbro, Gengar, and a Selgor. And if you watch my team building video, you know that I have Mega Gardevoir, I have Conkeldurr, I have Alomomola, I have Shaman, I have Skuntank, and I have Rotom Wash. So when I looked at his team, I was surprised to see no Chansey. I guess he didn't want to bring Chansey because I have Conkeldurr, but it could have like souped up pretty much all of my special attackers. It doesn't even, like, it stops any sort of, like, I've never even brought a hint of a physical Shaman, so it could have stopped special Shaman if you brought it, or if I brought it. Could have pretty much stopped Heatran. It could stop Heatran from doing stuff. Like, I'm obviously I could Toxicate and switch it out, but he can just kind of decide to toss me to death. So, but I saw his team. I didn't know if you want to lead with potentially show off Scarf Diggersby, if you want to lead with a Selgor, and so my thought was, you know what? He's going to lead with a Selgor. I'm going to bait him with a lead of Mega Gardevoir, hoping he'll just fire off a final game, but I figure worst case, I have a Alomomola to go into to take a U-turn if he has that, and if he gets some spikes, that's not good. I don't want to see any sort of variation of spikes or any hazards. He doesn't really run hazards on his team this year with, you know, I mean, if you picked up a Slugworth for spikes, that's cool, but I feel like you're going to have kind of a Final Gambit U-turn Bug Buzz set of some variety. But he is going to lead with, oh god, I actually have my my volume on. He's going to lead with his Slugworth. I'm going to lead with my Gardevoir. I'm like, here we go. Going to bait the Final Gambit turn 1. I'm hoping he's going to go, he's going to be okay with his Selgor for Mega Gardevoir swap. But so, I'm going to Lomomoa, and he just goes for spikes, and that's really unfortunate. I've seen Sticky Hold, so I can't get rid of his item, the knockoff. So there's no point in me going for a knockoff. He's just going to U-turn. So I've seen spikes and U-turn. That's gonna do absolutely nothing. But he has a couple switches into Lomomoa actually in Mega Slowbro and Whimsicott, so he can kind of choose either one, whatever he's feeling. He goes into Whimsicott, and I thought, it'd be cool right now if I just got burned. That'd be just get some damage off on that. That would be cool, but I don't, and that doesn't do any damage at all. Now I'm obviously gonna fear a Giga Drain. Can't be taking that. I gotta keep him alive and well and okay. But the switch is super obvious, so he might want to go for a U-turn. But if he does want to go for a U-turn, I figured let's just go into this and see what he wants to U-turn. I want to see what his answer to Skuntank is. He is going to opt to U-turn. I gotta be careful because I have Assault Vest, not Black Sludge, and I take some spikes damage, and that's, we gotta be careful. I have no recovery. I can bring him to Wish, but So he's going to go into Diggersby, which makes me think he's definitely Scarf. I'm going to switch. I have Lomomoa. There's no reason for me to go to anything else at all, really. Diggersby's okay. I have this Lomomoa just for Diggersby. That's totally cool. He's going to go for a return. And based on that damage, I figure he's either Jolly Scarf or Adamant Band. Obviously, I got to figure out which, or not Adamant Band, or Jolly Scarf, crap. Jolly Band or Adamant Scarf. I got to figure out which of those, obviously. That'll fit me. But for now, I'm thinking he's going to be Jolly Scarf. We'll see if that changes as the game goes on. I've seen no recovery, no leftovers on this thing, so I have no idea what it could be. But I just go for a Wish. And now here, I could have gone into either Skuntank to get some HP back, but I really didn't want him to take a, if he predicts that and goes for a Bug Buzz, or predicts that and goes for a U-turn. I'm kind of fearing he might even fire off a Fairy type move. So I figure I just safe with all of those. I gotta keep Skuntank alive. If he goes for a Fairy type move, like if he's got Dazzling Gleam, and Skuntank is just not gonna want to take that at all. Obviously I get the Wish back, but I know this thing can soak up any hit and then also threaten him immediately. If I went to Skuntank, I would not threaten him immediately. I'm gonna have a Poison Jab, but he's gonna have switches into it. He doesn't have a lot of switches into this if he didn't go for U-turn. But he did go for U-turn, so that whole thought process is out the window. He brought it in, makes me think he is Adamant Scarf 100% if he does not go for Quick Attack here. If he goes for return, he's Gunk Shot, which is, that's fine. I'm going to not do a lot to me. At least it's only regular poison, and we can't get too upset about this. We can't. Only regular poison, but that does suck a massive amount of testicles. Like most testicles you've ever seen in your life, just like quadruple that. And it just had to happen. It had to lessen my walling capability. This Whimsicott is a motherfucking problem, but I have not seen item on it yet, so I don't know what it could be. Going to Hulk Hogan, I can immediately threaten him out with a Poison Jab or an Ice Punch. So I'm just going to go for a knockoff, predicting him to go into really anything. And they'll do out 45% to a specially defensive Slowbro. So let's see what kind of Slowbro it is based on the knockoff damage, because that's what he does. So we're gonna find out some information. And it's going to do, look at that, about 40-ish%. So, learn a few things there. Going to Rotom, if he wants to Scald me, he's not going to do that. If he wants to Psychic me, he can do that. I just didn't want to risk. I could have gone into Skuntank also, but I figured I just got to keep Skuntank taking damage, even if it's just one Spikes in the force. He goes for another layer of Spikes, and that kind of sucks. But I'm going to get rid of. I figure he just wants to. I'm just gonna burn it. If he brings in like Whimsicott, that's cool. I get some damage on, but I get rid of potential Sash in this thing, so that's groovy. Now, Selgor is dumb, and I hate everything about it. Everything I see was U-turn, man. I wanted to actually pick up a Selgor, but at the time Drew was worse than me, and I did not get a Selgor. So how weird that is that Drew was worse than me when he got it, and now he's got more wins than me, but let's fucking try to even that shit up. He goes into this, and I'm just going to fire up a Hydro Pump, and that's okay. I figure at this point, Rotom is kind of left for dead. I bring in Gardevoir on this thing, and I just Hyper Voice it, and it dies. He Giga Drains me. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to Volt Switch out, hoping for that exact scenario, because I'm going to Volt Switch, do a little bit of damage, going to Giga Drain, I'm going to fire out a Hyper Voice, and it's going to die. And that is the scenario that I had implanted in my head. It's like Inception, guys. That's what I'm looking at right now. So Rotom is going to perform a successful Volt Switch. And I go into Mega Gardevoir. I've taken spikes damage right now, but it's okay because, as I said, I'm going to trace Prankster. So I mean, I don't think he's Assault Vest Prankster, right? So the fact he's Prankster leads me to believe he's probably not Assault Vest. But I am going to risk being Thunder Wave because I got to make a play. I got to make a move. Or not Thunder Wave, Stun Sport. I got to make a move. And he Moonblasts me, which is he's relegating himself to death. That's okay with me. Ooh, that is just... There's something to be said about Katie living at 69. I'm not going to say it, but there definitely is something to be said. And Whimsicott goes down, going right into Clorox. It's got to be Scarf. Got to be Adamant Scarf. But I have a Alomomola. If only I had... Rocky Helmet, this thing will be taking damage out the wazoo. But after it's left over, it would have been like three hits of Rocky Helmet damage. It just would have been awesome. But see, what that poison does is makes it so I can't live another return. That's a bummer. Could have lived a return, but if I had a Rocky Helmet, this would have had more hits on this thing. Could have it crits me. That didn't matter. But hopefully now Diggersby's used up all. Hopefully his team has used up all of his hacks. He got the poison. He got the crit. Let's be okay for now. Or if I can get a nice crit now, that'd be cool even now. So gonna go into Kogan, the Conkeldurr. He's gonna go right back into PD. It's going to be a slow round. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. I figure, fuck it, just make the safe play here, whatever, and I get some HP back, and I got like my spikes damage back or whatever. But yeah, it's fine. So. Now I gotta make a decision on how I want to do this, and I think he's gonna go for a Psychic, and I can live a Psychic and fire back and immediately threaten anything with Hyper Voice. So I gotta this is the play, man. This is a play right now. If I gotta be right, he needs to fire up a Psychic. He's gotta fire up a Psychic right here. He's gotta do it. He's gotta do it. I don't want to see any trickery and nothing. No, he's just a clean Psychic. That's fine. If I had Assault Vest, that would have been cool. Oh, I did, but I was actually I was more afraid of Side Shot. But he gets a special defense drop, but I live at 9, that's fine. I knew I was going to take spikes damage, I knew I was going to live, and now he's got to sacrifice something to the almighty power that is Mega Guard. It's a Selgor. It's going to fall. And, yeah, we're up, man. We're doing all right. We got a 5-4 lead. We're holding strong, looking for that first W of the season. Right now, we're cruising. Haven't made any huge mistakes yet. Am I foreshadowing? No. I have to sacrifice Katie. Now, this is where Skuntank comes in to do its job. This turn lasted forever. I'm like, okay, Life Orb, bringing in Skuntank. I click Pursuit, and I'm like, switch, please switch, please switch, please switch, please switch, please switch, please. He does it, but he Destiny Bonds. Oh, this does two things. One, it makes it so I can fire up another Pursuit safely, and two, I made it so I did not reveal Sucker Punch. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to live a move. Just going to Pursuit again if he switches out. That's okay. He's definitely not going to poison me. I'm a poison type Assault Vest. So now he's dead. Skuntank did its job. It took out Gengar. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that there. That is A-okay. Just super great business all the way around. Skuntank did its job. Goes into Petey. What's Petey? That's a Slowbro. Dark Pulse is going to do a shitload of damage. Dark Pulse this. I can bring in Shaman and pretty much win, right? But I get a flinch, baby! We don't even need Shaman yet. We got Skuntank just mowing people down. Took out Mega Slowbro. Took out Gengar. We are feeling it. We are feeling great. Okay, he goes into... Okay, so let's pause right here. This turn, I had a decision to make. I go, okay. I don't want to prematurely fire off a Sucker Punch. I have not shown Sucker Punch yet. I've shown 2 dark moves. That is Pursuit. That is Dark Pulse. I don't think he's ever going to think I have a 3rd dark move. So, I feel like he knows he has to beat Shaman. I feel like I can safely go for a poison jab this turn as he Dragon Dances, and then once he's at +1, I could just Sucker Punch him, because then the combination of, to him, the combination of +1 for Alligator and Diggersby can just take the rest of my team out. However, let's see how that plays out. He does Dragon Dance. Is this the week? Is this the week? It's looking good, gentlemen. It's looking fantastic. I'm so excited. So I do get the Poison Jab. Now here I'm thinking this is the turn. This is the turn I Sucker Punch and everyone's a champion. Damn it! I got it wrong. He Dragon Danced again. But I still have Aftermath. He's got to attack me eventually. I can just keep firing off Sucker Punches. He's got to attack me eventually. I do Sucker Punch. Is that Aftermath range? Is that just above Aftermath range? And that's okay. That's okay. Because we have Conkeldurr left. We have Conkeldurr left. With Mach Punch. That's going to be a dead for Alligator. We have Hulk Hogan. He has just Diggersby left. We have a full HP Shaman. We have a Conkeldurr with Mach Punch. We have a Rotom that's going to do nothing but add our differential. And he has one Pokemon left. And I'm checking my numbers. Is Seed Bomb going to miss? If Seed Bomb does not miss, Diggersby, you are the last thing to stand between me and a victory. Just fire off Mach Punch, a safe Mach Punch. I know he has a quick attack. It's going to do a lot. Just do not, I can't, as long as I don't miss Seed Bomb, I'm living a return 100% of the time. Just don't miss Seed Bomb. Just don't miss, I can't miss Seed Bomb. Unless he's Bright Powder, I got this, baby. I got this. He can do like 135 at most with his return, and we're going to fire off. Why do you hate me so much? What joke did it? What joke didn't you like, Jesus? .25%. 6.25%. 6.25%. And that is what's going to do me in. And finish this. No one's happy about that. No one. Well, maybe Drew. And gentlemen, we fall to 0-5.